I will show you the science of actually how the cells work, and you will have more knowledge than most doctors in the world today because they still believe in the genes. You are made out of 50 trillion cells, and the cells are the living entities. So you are a community, not a single person. Every cell in your body has minus voltage on the inside and positive voltage on the outside. Every live cell is a battery. Every cell has about 1.4 volts. 50 trillion cells in the body times 1.4 volts is 700 trillion volts of electricity in your body right now. And with training and meditation, you can focus this energy called Qi, and you can use that energy for healing. So while you see yourself as a physical entity, the new physics, you are energy waves interacting with each other right now. All animals and all plants communicate with vibration. The gazelle doesn't have to go up to the lion and say, "Are you my friend?" Because at the distance, the energy could be felt and the gazelle will not go there because of bad vibes. If we, when we were young, were taught to be sensitive to the vibrations, we would not find ourselves in bad relationships and bad places. But we are usually told not to go by our feelings, but to listen to what people have to say. Language was designed to hide feelings. The point is, all organisms communicate by vibrations and know if they're in a good place or a bad place by reading the vibrations.
15-speed bicycle. For those of you that have done any research at all, on my website, we have teenage multimillionaires flying around in their own jet planes. And he's the one that had the 15-speed bicycle. That's why I use it a lot. He's not a teenager anymore. He's 21. If he were standing right here, Josh Kim. He's half Korean, half Caucasian. But the one thing that they all have in common is they're hungry. Hungry for a better life. Hungry for change. Hungry for the tough love their parents didn't give them.
So is that what it needs? You have to be hungry. You need to feel the pain.
Growth only comes through pain.
Now, we don't write things anymore. We don't write to people. It's an email or it's a text message. You know, we don't even really talk to people anymore. I mean, when's the last time that you actually called some of your friends up and just said, "Hey, how are you doing?" It's always a text message now, and it's kind of, it's not personal. And I think technology like that is, they said it was supposed to connect us more, but I think it's actually separating us more when you think about it, when you're looking at, you know, like Facebook, and people are talking more on Facebook in the messages or sending, you know, people text messages more than ever. But when's the last time you actually called someone? Say, "Hey, how are you doing? Was thinking about you. Just wanted to call you and say that hope everything's going all right." I don't think people do that too much anymore, and the technology was supposed to help bring us together, but now people are just using that, like Facebook messaging or text messaging, as their only really place to communicate instead of calling each other up and having a conversation on the phone. And that's why I think a lot of people, especially the younger millennials, where you're going to see in about 5 to 10 years, you're going to see now, they're going to have deep issues with communication, with talking to people face to face. You know, I'm already seeing it now when you talk to people. And a lot of the times they cannot even give you eye contact. Like, they're nervous. They're like, "Oh my God, there's someone actually in front of me."
And to bring forth heaven on earth for the forgiveness.